Thanks, Balin. Well, an annual Fight the Fight Against Addiction Awareness Walk is this Saturday, and you can walk to help raise awareness for drug and alcohol addiction. And here to tell us more about it is Kat. Thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, no problem.
So it's the 7th annual. Tell us a little bit about how this got started 7 years ago.
7 years ago, Wendy McCready started the walk after she lost her son to overdose. And she started this organization to raise awareness. She started up a sober house in Pekin for some guys. And then this year, this year I ended up taking over. So this should be interesting.
I told her I bet she's been doing a great job organizing all of this. How many years have you been involved in the walk now?
I've attended since 2018. 2017 was actually my first walk, but I was still actively in addiction at the time.
What were some things that helped you kind of overcome that?
God, big time God. He did what he had to do to get my attention and get me to stop. And I just followed his direction after that. Started going to 12-step meetings, got myself into outpatient treatment and counseling so that I could get better. So coming up on 6 years now.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is amazing. What would you say to somebody who's watching right now who might still be going through this struggle?
I get it, and it's hard, but we don't have to do this anymore. We don't have to stay stuck in that rut. You know, it's possible to just put everything down, and we never have to drink again. We never have to use again. Just life does actually get better when you abstain from substances. You know, you really get to live. It's not just existing anymore. It's incredible.
That's so amazing. And do you feel like addiction is talked about enough? I mean, I feel like within the past couple of years, like society has started talking about it more, but is there more that we could do?
That's a tough one. I think it's more well known nowadays, but I don't think it's for the right reasons. You know, people are more aware because of all the overdoses that are happening and the deaths. I think more preventative measures could be taken. We're talking about, you know, as Fight the Fight moves forward, we want to take more preemptive measures to prevent it. We want to get into schools, talk to the kids, warn them of, you know, this isn't fun and games, partying with your friends. This leads to destroying your life and possibly not being around anymore, you know. And it's hard because I've lost a lot of friends. There's a lot of people that are not going to be attending the walk this year that, you know, were there for previous ones, and it's very hard. And nobody should have to go through that, you know.
Certainly a fight that no one wants to go through, but there is help throughout the area, which is great. And where does all the money raised go towards? Does it go toward the Sober Living House?
It has been going towards the Sober Living House. That was voted to close right before I came on for president. So now we're going to be using any funds raised to help with transportation, to get people to detox, get them to rehab. If somebody's transitioning out of those, you know, we can help get them into housing and food, furniture, whatever they need. So we're still figuring all this out, but we'll also have our like pamphlets and things like that to spread information as well.
Awesome. And tell us real quick where people can register and how much it costs.
There's no registration. It's absolutely free. Just show up and we'll have resource tables. A lot of the resource tables are geared towards people looking for help, but we do have some for family and friends of addicts and alcoholics to try and get them support as well.
Yeah, because sometimes I'm sure families can just feel almost stuck and they don't know how to help.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's one of those things where they say addiction isn't just you, it's a family disease. It affects everybody around you. And I know it affected my family very much so. But like I said, I'm on this side of it now and everybody's doing really good. And I want everybody else to find that too.
We're so glad that you're doing better, and we hope
Thank
that
you.
more people continue to follow in that path.
I hope so too.
Thank you so much for being here. That walk is at 1 o'clock at Mineral Springs Park in Pekin this Saturday. And if you or someone you know would like to join us on Talk of the Town, head to 25newsnow.com/community, go to the Talk of the Town tab, and submit that form. We'll be right back.